YouTube, it's Autumn Beckman. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This has been one of the most challenging videos for me to start and to plan, and I don't know why. I've never done a favorites video before, so welcome to my first favorites. And of course it had to be the autumn video, right? So I'm gonna start with what I'm wearing. I have some of my favorites on, and then I have a few things on my desk here I'm gonna show you. A lot of it is food related. I think it tends to be with me. So I've gotten to a point, like my mom just had her birthday and I just had my birthday, and we both bought each other a lot of consumables because we have so much stuff already that we use or that sits around not being used. So it makes sense to do consumables. So let's get started here. So what I'm wearing, some of my favorites are my denim jacket. And I just got this a few months ago at Talbot's. I have a little dachshund pin on it that I got. It's a vintage pin that I got off Etsy a while back. But I've never had a jean jacket before. I've never been that into denim. So I saw this at Talbot's and I just thought it was really cute, and I don't know what drew me to it exactly, but I thought it was super cute. I'll stand up and show you. So it's kind of a short crop, which is nice. And then with that, I have my Louis Vuitton monogram scarf, the shawl, the big giant shawl. And I saw somebody talking about this in the Facebook group the other day, so I want to show you the tag. She had a picture of a scarf that she found on the internet, and she was asking, how could you tell if that scarf was fake or not? And one of the giveaways was the tag. So this is what an authentic tag looks like on one of the scarves, okay? The other one didn't look anything like this. And then another thing that I'm wearing that's a favorite of mine for fall is the mustard yellow color. So that's my favorite fall color, at least to wear. I just love that. All right, I'm gonna get into the stuff on my table, and I'll start with Halloween. So we live in an apartment building that doesn't have a lot of kids. We're near the Houston or the Texas Medical Center. It's a lot of medical students and some people who are here getting treatment. So not a lot of kids in our building, so we don't have trick-or-treaters come by. So for Halloween, we just get to stock up on candy for ourselves. And of course, my favorite obsession this year with candy is Sugarfina. So the bubbly bears from Sugarfina, these are made with champagne, pink champagne and white champagne. I like the ones that have the sugar on them. They also have them without the sugar. It gives it a little tang. It's nice. These are made in Germany, and this is the giant box because I would go through the smaller boxes. Here's a small box in comparison, and I decided it's time to just buy a big box. And I've been eating these very slowly. I've had these for 2 months or so. So I just want to show you the ones that I have currently. This is my current favorite, the Royal Roses, and they're strawberry and cherry flavored. It says these beautiful roses are blooming with all natural flavors of strawberry, raspberry, cherry, and blackcurrant. Yum, yum. And this is another favorite, the tequila grapefruit sours. I'm not sure if these are out year round or if they were a summer thing, but they're little slices of grapefruit, and they do taste like grapefruit, and they're nice. I like to have one of those after dinner, kind of like a little after dinner mint. It's a nice little palate cleanser. And then for Halloween specifically, I have zombie brains. And let me take one out and show it to you because they're so cute. And the packaging is cute on it too. It has this little zombie coming up out of the ground to get you. Let's see here. So here's what the brain looks like. And it has that white part on the bottom, sort of creamy. And then inside, you can see how it's kind of clear around, and then it has that darker red inside. Vincent's having fun again. I'm going to take this scarf off because I'm a little warm. I love wearing this thing. I love this scarf when I'm at work because it's freezing there, but right now I'm in my apartment and it's Houston and it's hot. So the zombie brains, that red center that you saw is kind of a liquid center, It's pretty yummy. These are strawberry flavored. And at first I didn't like them. I got them. She didn't want to whistle too much in the video I did about her, but she wants to whistle through all my videos. So the first time I tried these, I didn't really care for them. I bought them and then tried one. And I was like, oh, I just spent $10 on some candy I don't like. But they've grown on me. The thing I didn't like is I love sweet candy, but these were really sweet. So if you're not into super sweet stuff, don't get those. Stick with like the grapefruit sours or some of the chocolate candies they have. They have fantastic chocolate candies. Okay, so that's it for the Sugarfina. And then after Halloween, we have Dia de los Muertos. My mom got me this mug, Tervis mug, a few years ago for Christmas or my birthday probably. And next week I'm about to go to an art teachers conference down in Galveston. And the theme for that is Dia de los Muertos, so I will be using my mug, taking it with me. I love that. I love, just as an artist, I love all the artistry in the Dia de los Muertos decorations. It's really beautiful. Next I'm going to skip ahead to like Thanksgiving stuff. So let's see here. And I'm going to do the Louis Vuitton stuff last, except for that shawl. So stay tuned for that. Let's see. What do I want to start with? How about apple cider? So you've always got to have a good drink for the season. And this is just the store brand apple cider from my local grocery store. With this, I like to add some mulling spices to it. So heat it up and steep the spices in it just like tea to give it some extra flavor and richness and deepness. And that's a fantastic fall drink. I love having that in the fall. And related to that, Bath & Body Works has these fall soaps out right now. These are my two favorites of the ones that they have. I wasn't crazy about the other ones. So the spiced apple bourbon, that smells like apple cider. And this one I keep in the kitchen. And then the white pumpkin peppercorn I keep in the bathroom. And I just think those both smell like fall and they're really beautiful. And it's something cheap you can do to get a little scent in. I also love making fall soups and stews. And I have been on a website recently getting some vegetarian recipes from, I think it's called cookieandkate.com, and I'll put the link below because I could be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure I know it's Cookie, and then I think her name is Kate. Cookie's her dog, and then Kate, if that's her name, is the blogger. And she has some fantastic recipes, so I will link her website below. I was also at Williams-Sonoma recently, and they had these jars of soup. And usually I don't buy prepared foods for the most part, but I thought, it's Williams-Sonoma, I'll give it a shot. And it's not cheap, of course, because it's Williams-Sonoma. It was about $15, but it was fantastic. You just pour this jar with, I think it was 2 cups, 2 cups of vegetable broth, and you just mix that together and warm it up, and it's so, so good. There was a soup from that website that was comparable to they're comparable to each other. I mean, they're both restaurant quality soups. I'd say this is definitely worth it. And I think even though it's $15 and it seems really expensive for a jar of soup, if you think about making something like this, you're going to spend more than $15 on the ingredients. So that's how I justified getting that. Something else that I love for fall are pumpkin decorations. And I'll post a picture here that I put on Amazon of my little pumpkin collection on the bar in my kitchen. And when I was at Williams-Sonoma on that same trip, I found a new pumpkin, which is this one. And it's a staub. I don't have any staub pieces yet. So I thought this was so pretty. It's ceramic, and then it has a lid that comes off so you can use it as a soup bowl to eat your Williams-Sonoma pumpkin chipotle soup, or the soup you make from Cookie and Kate. And it was only $30, and I got one for me, I got one for my mom. I may go get one for my sister too and ship it to her so we each have one because she appreciates things like this too. But I thought that was so pretty. And Staub has had a pot at Sur La Table. They may have them at Williams-Sonoma too. That's a cast iron pumpkin and like a Dutch oven. And I've had my eye on that for a few years, but I feel like something that big and heavy and expensive I wouldn't use often enough to justify it. So I could justify 30 bucks for this little guy, and it's very, very cute. They also have it in a few other colors. They had it, I looked on the website at them, and I think they had white and black also. Pretty sure they had both of those. What else is on my table here? One more thing I want to encourage you all to do is to stock up on California wine right now, because they just had all these wildfires. I don't know if they're still having wildfires, but they need our support right now in the California vineyards, especially in the Napa and Sonoma region where the fires have been. So this is a winery called Kundi. And if I could afford it, I would have a wine club membership with them. We got to visit them last year when we went to Napa and Sonoma for my mom's 60th birthday. This is their Century Vines Zinfandel, but go stock up on California wine because they need our help right now. And you need wine anyway for the holiday season. So go do it. And what I have next are my Louis Vuitton pieces. Oh, and I forgot to show you my boots. So, I mean, they're nothing special. I don't spend a lot of money on shoes. I don't even know how to get my foot up here to show you. I think, here, I'll turn my chair around and put my foot up on the back of the chair. So, pow! Those are my boots. And they're not exactly what I want. I would like some nice riding boots. I saw a student with boots a couple years ago that were, what's that brand? Tory Burch. And they were the brown riding boots, and they had that Tory Burch logo really big in gold. I thought those were gorgeous, and I wanted a pair. So I looked them up, and they were $400. I don't spend that much on shoes. I was wondering, like, why does this 12-year-old have $400 boots on at school? Hopefully they were mom's and she was borrowing them, because, I don't know, I have, there's this big controversy that I've seen on the Louis Vuitton Addicted Facebook group about whether people should buy Louis Vuitton items for their toddlers and kids, you know. I'm of the opinion that they need to have earned it, and that it's something special, and if you get it to them when they're young like that, they're not going to appreciate what it really is and the value of it and all. So I know there'll be plenty of people who disagree with me, and spend your money however you want to spend your money, but that's my personal opinion. Anyway, I would like a pair of those boots, but I'm not spending $400 on boots that I can wear 2 or 3 months out of the year. So there you go. All right, let's move on to the Louis Vuitton items, because that's what you're all here for anyway, right? Let's start with the little piece that I have on my desk, and that's this. You can't have fall without a Kusama pumpkin, right? So this is one of my favorite Louis Vuitton pieces for the fall, and I got it because of the fall, partly. And I have a video on this if you want to see it. But yep, that's my little Louis Vuitton pumpkin charm, so you've got to have that. My favorite print for the fall, I know most people go for the Damier Ebene because of the weather and not having the vachetta, but we don't have snow in Houston, and we don't have the real extreme weather here. So my favorite print for fall, as far as the look of it, is monogram, and specifically vintage monogram, because you've got that nice dark vachetta leather. So here I have my 2 vintage monogram bags, my Nui GM and my Speedy 35. And on here I want to show you a few things. My favorite, well, this is my favorite charm in general. That doesn't have to do with fall. I love the little pop of gold from the Facetti's Louis Vuitton charm. And this is one of my favorite pieces for fall right now too, as far as bag charms. Just this brown puff. Brown nature colors are, you know, very fall-like to me, and I think it's gorgeous against the monogram print. My other favorite thing to dress up with is leopard for fall. So I have this little scarf. I think it's Sam Edelman. I may be wrong about that. I unboxed this in some video, so you can go back and find that. I don't even remember which one it was. I don't remember. But I got it at Nordstrom, and that's a great scarf for the fall. Personally, I prefer this kind of leopard with the gradient over the Steven Sprouse leopard from Louis Vuitton. But yeah, I have that. I have some leopard shoes that I got 20 million years ago at Payless, because that's where I buy shoes. I don't spend $400. And then I also have a leopard scarf. And so those are my leopard pieces, and I love all that for the fall. I think that is it for my fall favorites. Happy fall, happy autumn. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me any tips for this if there's anything that you would like to see in future favorites videos. I only plan to do these seasonally, so I'll do a winter one around the beginning of December, and then I'll do a spring and summer at some point. But I had to start with the autumn one, right, for obvious reasons. So I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a fantastic day and a fantastic fall. An awesome autumn. How about that? Okay, bye guys. Like, subscribe, bell notification icon, all that stuff. You know the drill. Bye.